In this video we're going to look at how we can append, insert and delete items in a list. Now appending is the first thing. That is where we add a piece of information to the end of a list, and it's fairly straightforward. We just type the name of the list, put a full stop and then append, and then in brackets just whatever we want to append on. So if I want to add on the name David here, what this will do is that will insert David as the last piece of information in that list. And so I've got a loop here to display them all. So if we test that, we should now have 4 names in our list. So that's the syntax for appending or adding at the end of a list. The second thing we might look at doing is inserting a record. So sometimes you might want to insert some information other than at the end of a list. So append is for the end, hence end. Insert means we can put it at any position we want. So we just type in the index of the position we want it to go. So if I put in, say, 2 and then a comma and then the piece of information that has been inserted, and so that's going to try and go at 0, 1. So remember, Alan is index 0, Bob is index 1, Carl is index 2. It's going to try and insert it right there. Now that will then force Carl 1 out. So if we save and run this, we should find that David comes in the 3rd position. There is that Alan, Bob, David, Carl. So insert gives us the opportunity to put the data anywhere we want. So insert and then say 3 here, that is going to put it right at the end, which was the same as the append. Okay, so that's how we insert and append records. Finally, we can also delete things from our list just by simply going del for delete, then a list, and then in brackets the thing we want to delete. So if I was going to remove Alan from our list, I would just do that, and that will remove the item with an index of 0 from our list. So this should just leave Bob and Carl, and there they are, Bob and Carl. So that's, that is list 0. That's deleting from a list. You can also delete multiple things, so we could go 0 to 1. Now that might actually only get rid of the first guy, so it goes up to 1 but not including. So if I go 0 to 2, that should take index 0 and index 1, but not index 2. So that will get rid of the first 2 people, leaving just Carl. Similarly, I could go from 1 to 3, that will get rid of person number 1, which is Bob, he has an index of 1, and 2, which is Carl. So that should just leave Alan in our list. There we are. So those are the 3 things. I'll just put them there one last time. If you want to append something to the end of a list, it's list a list, or the name of the list dot append, and then the information that you wish to insert or add on the end. If you want to insert, is a list dot insert, and then the position followed by the piece of data that you want to insert there, and then delete. So I hope that helps.